Okay, so I'm finishing up my walk/run, so I'm out of breath. And I was listening to a song on here that I listen to when I'm exercising, and it says, I always let the days slip away. I should have been making up my mind. I went and took it all in and never opened. Now I'm running out of time. Well, what is it to make up your mind? I've said this before. Make up your mind. Does that mean make a choice? Maybe, sort of. What is your mind made of besides the anatomy of your mind with actual brain tissue and neurons and synapses and all that shit? It's made of information that you've gathered through a lifetime. Have taken it all in and never opening up, and then you're running out of time. Well, make your mind up. First, you got to make your mind down, because your minds, most people's minds, are made up so tight. Like if you think of the mind as a bed, you know, it's corners tucked in, it's pulled tight, made up of bullshit. Their minds are made for them. Your mind is made for you as you're born and you grow in life. Because where the information comes from, who you get it from, what the information is just light. But so I made my mind down, which was like deprogramming. Then I let it get made back up again of programming that I put in there, but it was the first stages that everybody goes through with the waking up. Starts with like Alex Jones or something, and it goes down to, you get down into like the call for an uprising, and people like Jonathan Kleck and Jacob Israel. And Jonathan Kleck's a pretty angel, isn't he? He just is so beautiful. He is Lucifer. He's a little Lucifer. He's just a pretty little shining thing, isn't he? And so I got it made up with all that, and then I made it back down again, and I made it down to like just more than the mattress that last time. I made it, my mind, all the way down to like those metal springs in the fucking mattress. There was nothing around that I could grasp onto to make my mind back up with. So I went crazy, crazier than I am now. And finally, I was able, after a year almost, to grab onto some covers, you know. That stupid song. I would come from the land down under. He's not talking about Australia. He's talking about the land down under, like down under the ground, like it's in Hades, Tartarus, hell, land down under. Can you hear the thunder? Yeah, what's thunder? It's the sound of lightning. What's lightning? Lucifer, as he fell, you know, down to earth. You better run, you better take a cover. Well, you better take a cover, as in like a fucking blanket, because it's cold in Tartarus. But also a cover so that you can make your own mind back up. But it's like I'm always constantly having to make my mind back down again, but not down to the box springs. Not this time. This time I refuse. I'm not making my mind up with anything. See how that goes. I'm just going to leave it open. I'll let people make it up for me. That doesn't mean I have to accept it just because you made my brain or made my bed up for me. Just means I needed to take a break. I'm trying to make it up myself, I guess. But you got to make it up. Eventually, it doesn't feel like a complete day until you make your fucking bed up. Make your fucking mind up. So, I guess that's what I'm doing now again. Never will stop. It never stops. It's never going to stop. This life and this body may stop. Just sure as hell hope to God I don't do the transhumanist thing. Which I don't know. I may have already done that. And came back and tried to tell myself that I did that. That was devastating. That's what crushed it. That was the goddamn heel that crushed the head. My head. It did. It crushed it. Smushed it. Smushed it. Well, I'm back home now on my hill. I'm the king of my hill. My little hill up here on Hillside Avenue. And this is the other side of the window that I stare out of every day, all day. I'm just staring there on my bed that's made up, though. I made my bed today. I didn't make my mind up today, though. That's where I sit. My daughter's in there. She can see me looking at her. She probably scared her. That's where I sit, and I look out this way at those trees all the time. I'm looking at it or towards it, but I'm never looking at it, like, just because I'm staring off. I guess you could call that my meditation. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to run my mouth while I was walking down the hill before I walked back up the hill. before I walk back down the hill again, then back up here and get my house. Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. Hey, John Wise, if you watch this video, this is my cat. I got another cat in the house. He's an asshole. This is Mama. She's a good girl. Yeah. I have a turtle, and my daughter has a rabbit, which she needs to go feed. So anyway, making up your mind. Making your mind down. Oh, shit. Programming and deprogramming. I just knocked the lenses right out of my goddamn glasses. Isn't that funny? It's okay. They were cheap anyway. They only cost $1. Now I don't need lenses in my glasses anymore.